I saw a therapist recently because I was having a SAD. And real quick, does anyone in here have a grandparent or relative with like severe dementia? Woo! Yeah. Well, if you do, you may want to check in on them because I think they might be posing as a therapist in West Hollywood. Yes, I was at this therapist. Let's just call him Brian Wagner. And, I go, you know, I'd like to socialize more, but I also really like being alone, so it's tough. And Brian's mainframe just crashes. He's like, wait, I'm sorry, you want to socialize more, but you want to be alone? Those are opposites, so I'm confused. Brian's a licensed therapist. And he has no idea that people have conflicting desires. What does Brian say to like a suicidal patient who's like, I guess I want to keep living, but I just don't see the point? Is Brian like, what is this, some kind of a prank? Get the hell out of here. Beat it. Therapy's going well. I see him on Tuesdays. Yes, I have a little about me. I have a sort of unique upbringing. I grew up in a deaf household. My mom is actually deaf. Not literally, thank God, just emotionally to the needs of her children. Yeah. Nancy, she can be frustrating. She's pretty religious, and she's well aware that I don't believe in God. Despite that, if I tell her I'm worried about something, inevitably she'll go, well, have you tried praying about it? Of course not, right? She knows I'm not the right person for that suggestion, right? It'd be like if my mom called me up, told me she was stressed about something, and then I was like, well, have you tried jerking off? Works for me, why wouldn't it work for you? But I don't say that, right? Because I know that my mom doesn't believe in my religion. Family. Yeah. I'm a pious man. I need to be. A little bit more about me. I lived in China for a few years. Give it up for China. Lived in China for a few years. Dated some Chinese gals. But one time I was talking to this white gal over there, and she found out I had a date that night. She was like, I bet she's Chinese. I was like, yeah? She was like, another white guy dating an Asian girl, big surprise. I was like, we live in China. That's just statistics. It's math, which is a subject I learned a lot about from my date that night. All right. No, come on. Don't do that here. I have a bully. Yeah, some of you are probably thinking, yeah, that tracks. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it's my 5-year-old niece. She likes to call me ugly, mean, and stupid. So to my girlfriend, I'm like, sorry, so to my brother, I'm just like, man, I hate to say this, but your kid is perceptive. Wow. Just dialed right into my top 3 insecurities. I feel like she had help, you know? But she'd do crazy shit. She'd like punch me in the balls unprompted. Craziest thing she did, she squatted down in the middle of the living room, started straining. My girlfriend was like, what are you doing? She was like, I'm gonna pee and make Uncle Mike clean it up. I'm Uncle Mike, yeah. And, you know, I try not to take it personally, right? Because she's just a little mentally ill person. But my girlfriend was like, you know, I used to do similar things to my uncle when I was little, and I did them because I had a crush on it. So I just think your niece has like this weird little crush on me. And I'm so insecure that my knee-jerk reaction to that was, nah, she could never be into me. I'm just saying that. Plus she's toxic, so I know she'd be bad for me anyway. No, she's got a lot of growing up to do before I'd consider it. Don't worry. Yes, no, I do have a girlfriend, an adult girlfriend, thank you. Yes. Yeah. And, she actually has a PhD from Harvard. And I'm a little insecure about that, as you can imagine. So whenever we have a disagreement about something and it turns out I was right, I just turn to her, I'm like, I'm getting out of fucking Harvard. I'll say stuff that doesn't even make sense. I'm like, hey, do you remember I left my phone? She's like, no, sorry. I'm like, guess it doesn't really matter where you go to school, does it? Fucking loser. So, flash forward. We did break up, actually. I just need to keep doing that joke, because I don't have enough material to Cover 8 minutes. Yes. Yes, we broke up. Been on the dating scene. It's been had a recent interesting interaction recently. I recently hooked up with a girl who plays Mickey Mouse at Disneyland. True story. And you know, fucked her Pluto style. Yeah. No, it's not. No, she was actually very attractive. I mean, you guys have seen the cartoons, right? Now we were laying there afterwards, and she was like, "So, what's like your fantasy?" And I was feeling a little silly. I was like, "Don't you mean what's your fantasia?" And she got up and left. And I was like, "Hold on, how'd she know my fantasy?" Didn't even tell her to leave. Okay. Well, we won't do that one anymore. Yeah, dating. So you guys dating? Who's dating? Right. Oh, okay. Recognize you. Yes, dating. I'm on the dating apps, dating applications, I like to call them by the full name. They're interesting. I'm sure guys do this too, but sometimes I'll see girls write like unsexy things in their profiles, which it's not helping, right? Like one time this girl wrote in her profile that she's a Hufflepuff. While you're at it, why not throw in that you were homeschooled and you still drink milk? Going on Tinder and saying you're a Hufflepuff is like showing up to an orgy and saying you're a Hufflepuff. It's nobody wins, and everyone loses their erections. Ladies, I'm sure Ladies, I'm sure you've realized you can put pretty much whatever you want in your profiles and you'll have no shortage of matches, right? I've swiped right on profiles whose only photo was of a bowl of soup. I swear to God. And, ultimately didn't end up matching. Not everyone's type. All right, I'll leave you guys with this. Sorry I'm going over my time, but I don't know, people, thank you. See, I'm struggling up here. Just give me this, please. I don't know, people behave strangely online, you know, dating apps, social media. Like, have you guys noticed that hot girls will put their Venmo in their social media bio with no explanation? Just, you've looked at my pictures, you can see that I'm hot, feel free to chip in. Just been going into their Venmo and requesting like $30. And then writing, water bill. Been working a few times. All right, I'm Mike Lenczewski, thanks for coming out.